Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? I'd like to start off this video by apologizing for the lack of videos on Friday. Now I know I haven't put out a Fun Stuff Friday in a pretty long time, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and that's just because a lot of things have been going on. Mondays I'm free, I have no classes, and then on the weekends I'm pretty free as well, because that's when I make my True Facts or a Weekly Room Bars or whatever kind of video I make on the weekends. But on Fridays I have class, and then I was going to the hospital recently because my best friend's grandma's in the hospital. She had a failed surgery and she's not looking too well, she's not doing very well, and we don't think she's going to pull through and make it. So I've been taking a lot of trips to the hospital and I've been helping my friend just cope through this. So I'm really sorry I haven't been available recently. I've got a lot of schoolwork going on. It's almost the end of the semester. I have a thesis paper to write by, I think, next Thursday or next Wednesday, and it's got to be 8 pages long with 6 sources, and it's a whole mess. And then I have a film project due soon, so I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. And just with this whole hospital thing, helping my friend, helping my family, and doing all this work, it's just mind-boggling, and I haven't had the chance to actually make a Friday video, so I'm really sorry about that. I will definitely continue it soon. I might even start a new series on Fridays. Usually I've done Fun Stuff Friday for about 2 years or so now, or a year or so. So I think I might change it up, who knows, we'll see. You guys let me know if you have any ideas. If so, let me know, and if not, who cares? But that's what's going to segue into this. Basically, what I wanted to talk about today, it's not a story time discussion topic that anyone sent in, and it's not really a story, but I wanted to give people tips on how to handle stress, because right now I've been under a little bit of stress recently. Now, I don't get stressed out ever, really. I'm not a really stressed out person. If there's ever stress in my life, I usually just eliminate it. And when I say eliminate it, I don't mean kill it or kill something that's stressing me out. I'm talking about just pushing it aside or letting it go or not worrying about it and focusing on the things that matter. So I just wanted to give you guys a few tips on how to handle stress, because there is some times where you go through these stressful moments. Now, I am not a very stressed individual because I am blessed enough to have a healthy family, a family that loves me, great parents, a great house, a great location, a great place in life. I'm lucky enough to be going to college. So I know that I'm lucky and I'm blessed to be living the life I'm living, and I'm thankful every day for it. But I know a lot of other people go through stress in different ways, whether you have a test coming up, whether you're getting beat at home, whether there's problems in your family, whether someone's on their deathbed, whatever the problem may be. I know there's stress in every single way possible, and stress is something you really can't escape, but I think I've done a pretty good job on managing my stress and how I just go about life. Now, I'm a very positive person, so I think that's the first tip I would give to you guys on being stress-free, is to just be positive. Look at things on the brighter side, look at things on the other side of the mountain, however you want to phrase it. It'll always be better, and if you look at the positive side of things, you can handle the stress factors that you have in your life, whether it's a test coming up, whether someone's going through a hard time, whether your friend's in trouble, whether whatever it is. It's the fact that if you're positive, you know you can come over it, you know you can achieve it, you know you can conquer it, you know you can get rid of the stress. And if you're just positive and you say this will be over soon, I'll get through this, it'll be over eventually, it'll be out of my life soon, whatever it may be, if you look at the positive side of things, it will go away and it will make things a lot easier, trust me, because I always try to stay positive. If something throws a curveball at me, say if I get a D on a test or an F on a test, I look on the positive side and say, you know what, I have another test coming up, I'm going to try harder and do better on my next one, and I will get through this course, I will pass it, I will do fine, there's no need to worry, it's okay. And if you look at it like that, instead of, oh, I just got a D or an F on my test, I'm going to fail, I'm going to do so bad, I'm going to flunk out of college, I'm so stressed, I don't know what I'm doing, oh, I'm so upset, then you're not going to get over the hurdle. You're just going to stay in the same rut, and you're going to fail, and you're going to just be accepting failure. And you don't want to do that. So stay positive, always look on the brighter side of things, because it will get better, and you will get over it, and eventually the stress will be gone. So try not to think about it, and try to eliminate any stress that you can. Now, that's the second piece of advice I would give you guys, is eliminate any stress from your life. Now, I'm not talking about if your mother's stressing you out, eliminate her from your life, like kick her out of the house or even worse, kill her. I'm not saying any of that, and I'm not giving any of that advice. Do not do any of those things. But I'm talking about eliminating stress as pushing it away or blocking it out of your life just for a little bit. Whether if it's in your mind or whether it's physically, just get out of the house. Say if your mother's stressing you out and you have to do your homework and you can't do it at home because you're stressed, go to a friend's house, go to the library, go somewhere else and eliminate the stress out of your life, because if you're not thinking about it, you can focus on the main goal. So basically, take any stress and just push it aside for a little bit. pretty much create your own world. So if you have your own world and you can just relax and focus on it, then that's all you really need, because you don't have to think about anything else. You don't have to worry about anything else. You're in your own world and you can get what you need to get done. So pretty much eliminate any stress from your life. And don't resort to drinking or smoking, none of those things. Trust me, that's only going to lead to more stress, and that's only going to lead to a bottom of a barrel that you don't want to be in. So stay above the influence. You can get through life without those things. You don't need to smoke cigarettes to blow off steam or lose stress. You don't need to drink your way into a coma. Trust me, you can get through things. It's not as bad as it seems, and I know a lot of people do go through more stressful things. I can't talk from experience because I haven't had those kind of experiences in my life that were that negative, but I know people go through some hard things. But smoking and drinking is never the answer. Trust me, there's other ways out. My next tip to you guys is definitely have someone to confide into. Now, it doesn't have to be your parent, it doesn't have to be someone in your family. Whether it's a best friend, whether it's just a random person online, whether it's a therapist, whatever it is, have someone you can confide into and just throw all of your stress onto them. Now, I'm not saying give them your stress, but I'm saying empty off your chest of whatever stress you have. If you have any stress or any problems, talk to someone about it, because if you get it off of your chest, you're going to be less stressed. And that rhymes, and that's kind of weird, but it's true. If you can talk to someone about your problems, they'll go away faster, or they can even help you with them. So don't be afraid to talk about all the things going on in your life, or if you're stressed out, or if you have big tests coming up, talk to someone about it. I'm sure everyone here has at least one best friend. And if you have that one best friend, talk to them. I'm sure they care, and if they're your best friend, I know that they will give a crap about your problems, so definitely talk to them. I know I have a bunch of people I can talk to if there's ever a problem, or if ever I'm stressed, and it helps a lot because it kind of just takes your mind off of it, and after you're done talking to them, they make you feel better. They give you some laughs, they give you some jokes, they make you feel better, and they can help with your problem. So have someone you can talk to, whether it's your parent, your friend, whatever it may be, just someone you can talk to, because if you can pour out your stress, it won't seem as bad, and you can have more solutions on how to solve them. And here's my last piece of advice for how to handle stress. I would say to just breathe. Relax and breathe, because it will be over soon. Whatever's stressing you out can be finished and can be completed and can get out of your life, and trust me, it will get better. The key is to staying positive, like I said, but also just go outside and relax. Do something with your friends. Go hang out with people. Go hang out with your family. Go to school, study, get good grades, get a job. Do something that can take your mind off of something that's stressing you out. If you're stressed out at home, hang out with a friend. If you're stressed out with your friends, just don't talk to them for a little bit. Leave them alone, let them cool off, let you cool off, whatever it may be. Literally, just relax. Breathe and relax and find something else to do. Take your mind off of things. Find a hobby, whether it's sports or gaming like it is for me. Now, I used to be picked on in school. I used to come home upset. I used to be so stressed because I had to balance getting good grades, doing good in school, making people happy, try to manage not getting picked on, wear the right things. It was all just a mess, and I was really stressed out when I was a younger kid. And basically, what I did is I found RuneScape, I found gaming, and I just played games and I got over it. I was able to talk to people online and make friends online over making friends in real life, because everyone in real life at the time made fun of me. So I used basically gaming to trigger my stress and get the stress out of my life, and I found a hobby, which was RuneScape, or just gaming in general, and it really helped me through those hard times, and it eliminated a lot of stress out of my life. And now I really don't have that much stress because I have my hobbies, I have my group of friends, I know what I'm doing now, and I know how to handle myself, and I know how to handle everything that's thrown at me. I mean, sometimes you're not going to be able to handle what's thrown at you. There's going to be curveballs in life, just like my friend's grandma in the hospital and not feeling well. She just collapsed and got sent to the hospital, and her arteries were clogged. So you can never expect anything like that. I mean, one day your parent might be there and something bad might happen and they're not there the next day. You never know what could happen, and obviously no one's prepared for that. But if you have all these tips on how to handle stress, you can get over it and you can get through it, and you can be able to achieve that and conquer that and take the stress and handle it. If you can control your stress, then you're going to get through everything and you're going to do fine in life. So if you're a stressed out person, just look at what stresses you out, put it down on a piece of paper, write things that stress you out, and just try to find ways to overcome it, or just to see if it really doesn't matter. Look at something like this. Is this going to affect me in the next 5 years? Oh, is this test that's stressing me out right now, is this going to affect me in the next 5 years? No, so don't be stressed about it. Take the time that week, study, and do good on the test. Oh, is this person going to stress me out in 5 years? Maybe, but if they're not, just who cares? Don't be stressed out about it. Just leave it alone and get over it, because it's not going to stress you out in X amount of time. So look at it like that. If this thing is not going to stress me out in the long run, then why be stressed out about it now? So take your stress by the horns and just control it, because you are the master of your stress. You are the master of your destiny pretty much. So take your time, relax, breathe, stay positive, and you'll get through it. So I hope these tips helped you guys with being stressed. I know that I'm a lot less stressed now that I got to talk to you guys. So thanks for listening to what's been bothering me lately. I've had a lot of stuff going on with tests and exams, and my friend's grandma's in the hospital. So send her your love. I really appreciate that, and I'm sure he appreciates that. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're less stressed now, and I hope this helps. And remember, if you ever are stressed out and if you ever need help, contact me through Twitter or something, and I'll try to help you out, because I know how it feels, and I know what it could be, and I know what you're going through. So if you feel the need to contact me, if no one else can help you, if you really can't confide in someone else, then message me on Twitter or whatever. I will probably most likely respond on Twitter, but you can just send me anything and I will try to help you out. I'm sorry if I don't get to see it right away, but eventually I will try to answer it and help you out, because I know what it can be like. And if you have no one else to confide in, if you can't confide in a friend or a family member, then talk to me and I will try to help you out, because I can only talk from experience, and I hope I could help you out. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Later, everyone.